In the rapidly evolving world of artificial intelligence, a critical choice now confronts almost everyone working with these powerful tools, which foundational model truly delivers on its promises. With Claude Fable 5, OpenAI's GPT 5.5, and Google's Gemini 3.1 Pro all vying for your attention, simply picking the best can feel like navigating a maze, costing you time, money, and missed opportunities. This guide cuts through the hype, offering a practical framework and real-world scenarios to help you pinpoint exactly which AI wins for your specific tasks, ensuring you leverage the right intelligence for every job. Today, we're diving deep into the capabilities of three of the most advanced frontier AI models: Claude Fable 5, OpenAI's GPT 5.5, and Google's Gemini 3.1 Pro. These aren't just incremental updates, they represent significant leaps in AI reasoning, understanding, and generation. Their emergence has sparked intense debate and curiosity about which one stands out, or more accurately, which one is optimal for specific applications. Understanding their unique strengths isn't just academic, it's essential for anyone looking to maximize productivity, drive innovation, or simply make better use of AI in their daily workflow. By the end of this video, you'll possess a clear methodology for choosing the perfect AI partner for any challenge. Let's begin by examining their prowess in a demanding field: coding and the execution of complex AI agent tasks. When it comes to software engineering, refactoring large code bases, or orchestrating multi-step autonomous processes, Claude Fable 5 often demonstrates a notable edge. Its strength lies in its exceptionally long context window, which allows it to process and maintain an understanding of vast amounts of information simultaneously. Imagine feeding it an entire software repository or a comprehensive design document and expecting it to understand the nuances and dependencies across thousands of lines of code. Claude Fable 5 excels in scenarios where meticulous attention to detail and sustained multi-turn reasoning are paramount. For example, a software developer might task Claude Fable 5 with analyzing a legacy application written in an older programming language. Rather than simply suggesting minor bug fixes, Claude can be prompted to identify architectural weaknesses, propose more modular designs, and even generate refactored code snippets that align with modern best practices, all while keeping the original system's constraints in mind. Its ability to remember context over extended interactions means it can engage in a sustained dialogue about complex system design without losing track of previous instructions or design decisions. This makes it particularly reliable for developing and deploying sophisticated AI agents that need to perform a series of interconnected actions, such as automatically managing cloud infrastructure or executing elaborate data processing pipelines. Moving beyond the structured world of code, let's explore how these models handle the vast landscape of writing and everyday communication. This is where the subtleties of tone, instruction following, and nuanced understanding truly come into play. OpenAI's GPT 5.5 has long been recognized for its exceptional versatility in general-purpose text generation. Its ability to produce human-like, coherent, and contextually relevant content across a wide array of styles and topics is a significant advantage. Whether you need compelling marketing copy, engaging blog posts, or clear explanatory articles, GPT 5.5 can often deliver with remarkable fluency and speed. It's particularly adept at following precise instructions for formatting, length, and specific stylistic requirements, making it a go-to for content creators and marketers. Google's Gemini 3.1 Pro, on the other hand, often presents a slightly different flavor. It tends to excel in more creative, conversational, and perhaps even poetic text generation. If your task involves brainstorming imaginative ideas, crafting witty social media responses, or generating narratives that require a touch of flair, Gemini 3.1 Pro can offer fresh perspectives. It sometimes exhibits a more human-like conversational flow, making it excellent for dialogue generation or interactive storytelling. Claude Fable 5, while strong in analytical and long-form structured writing, may sometimes produce output that is highly detailed and factually robust, but perhaps less prone to stylistic embellishment or playful tone compared to GPT 5.5 or Gemini 3.1 Pro. For legal documents, technical manuals, or research summaries where precision and clarity are paramount, Claude remains a powerful contender. Choosing the right tool here means aligning the AI's inherent personality with the desired output's tone and purpose. For a quick marketing campaign, GPT 5.5 might provide snappy headlines, Gemini engaging social media posts, and Claude a detailed white paper with rigorous data analysis. Now, let's shift our focus to the exciting realm of multimodal capabilities and ecosystem integration, an area where the models truly differentiate themselves in terms of how they interact with the world. Google's Gemini 3.1 Pro stands out with its native multimodal understanding and generation. This means it's not just processing text, it can inherently understand and reason across various types of information, including images, video, and audio. Imagine feeding Gemini a photograph of a complex machinery diagram and asking it to identify potential failure points, or showing it a video of a medical procedure and asking for a summary of the steps involved. Its ability to process and synthesize information from different modalities at its core allows for applications that go beyond simple text in, text out. Furthermore, Gemini's deep integration within the broader Google ecosystem, think Google Workspace, Google Search, and Android, means it can seamlessly leverage and enhance existing workflows for millions of users. For businesses heavily invested in Google's suite of products, Gemini 3.1 Pro offers a powerful, cohesive AI layer that can transform data analysis, content creation, and user interactions across platforms. For instance, a user could ask Gemini to summarize a series of emails from Gmail, extract key data points from a Google Sheet, and then draft a presentation in Google Slides, all within a single interconnected workflow. OpenAI's GPT-5.5, while primarily text-based, compensates with an incredibly vast and mature third-party tool ecosystem. The sheer number of plugins, custom GPTs, and API integrations built around OpenAI's models means that its capabilities can be extended almost infinitely. Developers and businesses have created specialized applications that allow GPT 5.5 to interact with almost any digital service or database imaginable. This breadth of integration, rather than native multimodal understanding, allows GPT 5.5 to become a central intelligence hub for a myriad of custom workflows. For example, a company might integrate GPT 5.5 with their internal CRM to automate customer service responses, or use it to generate dynamic content for their e-commerce platform based on real-time inventory data. Claude Fable 5, while powerful, currently has a less developed public ecosystem compared to GPT, focusing more on its raw reasoning power within its own interface and API. With these diverse strengths in mind, how do you actually make a choice? The key is to adopt a simple yet effective decision framework. First, clearly define your task. What exactly are you trying to achieve? Be as specific as possible. Is it generating a catchy headline, debugging a Python script, or summarizing a multi-page research paper? The more precise your understanding of the task, the better you can evaluate which model is truly superior for that job. Generic prompts lead to generic results, regardless of the model. Second, test the same prompt on each of the three models. Use identical input and evaluate the outputs side by side. This direct comparison is crucial for understanding their subtle differences in interpretation, style, and accuracy for your specific use case. Don't rely solely on theoretical benchmarks. Practical application is the ultimate test. Pay attention to not just the correctness of the answer, but also the clarity, completeness, and adherence to your implicit or explicit instructions. Third, weigh the relevant factors: accuracy, speed, qualitative cost, and overall fit for your workflow. For mission-critical tasks, accuracy might be paramount. For high-volume content generation, speed could be more important. For complex problem-solving, the depth of reasoning might outweigh minor speed differences. Finally, choose the model that consistently performs best for that particular workflow. This isn't about finding a universal winner, but rather identifying the optimal tool for each specific job in your toolkit. However, it's crucial to acknowledge some common pitfalls. One significant mistake is treating these models as interchangeable. They are not. Each has distinct architectural biases and training methodologies that lead to different strengths. Another error is relying on overly generic prompts. If you ask a vague question, you'll get a vague answer. Be explicit with your instructions, constraints, and desired output format. And finally, don't forget the iterative process. AI interaction is rarely a one-shot deal. Refine your prompts, provide additional context, and experiment with different phrasings to coax the best possible output from your chosen model. You are the conductor, and the AI is the orchestra. Effective communication leads to beautiful music. In conclusion, there isn't a single best AI among Claude Fable 5, GPT 5.5, and Gemini 3.1 Pro. Instead, each model represents a peak in specific domains. Claude Fable 5 shines in long context, complex reasoning tasks, particularly in software engineering and structured analytical writing. GPT 5.5 remains the gold standard for versatile, high-quality general-purpose text generation and benefits from an expansive ecosystem of integrations. Gemini 3.1 Pro leads with its native multimodal understanding and deep integration into the Google Suite, unlocking powerful new ways to interact with information. Your advantage comes from understanding these nuanced differences and deliberately choosing the right intelligence for the right task. By applying the practical decision framework we've outlined, you can move beyond the hype and confidently select the AI that truly amplifies your capabilities. Stay curious. This is AI Unpacked.